everyone. Welcome to Ndeipi MuDiaspora. I'm here to welcome our guest. She's an amazing woman, a phenomenal woman, a philanthropist, a mother, and a wife. I would like to welcome the amazing Lumbie Mlambo.
Wow, I feel so welcome already.
Yes. No,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We welcome you on our show. So you heard us talking about our experiences and our journeys here in the U.S. Can you share with us your experiences when you first moved here and what was the hardest part and how you were able to adjust to the culture here in America?
Language. Seriously, to be honest with you, I could not understand anything they were saying. Oh. They couldn't understand me either. Right. So language was a barrier right there. But you know what? I survived like everybody else that comes here, because you have to learn to adjust.
Right.
You have to actually, because they say if you're in Rome, do what Romans do. Mm-hmm. So I had to do that, you know. I had to do whatever I had to do, you know, to adjust and be part of the system. Mm-hmm. So, but it was hard. Yeah. It was hard. But I know you guys went through that.
Yes.
I heard you all talk about, you know, your experiences. So everybody goes through that experience, right. And I went through the same thing. So I'm no exception to that rule. I am not an exception at all. But I love it here. I mean, to me, this is home now.
Yeah.
But I did move here like in 1985. Which some of you may not have been born, maybe.
I was.
I was too.
Not yet, but I was close.
Close, right? Yeah. But I mean, you know, then it was not as hard to come here. Mm-hmm. I remember, you know, my parents telling me, "You gotta pick up your stuff. You're moving to America," and I was thinking to myself, "Really, moving or just going to visit?" Mm-hmm. Because I was used to living with my parents, right. And I just didn't want to be separated. So to separate from them was something really, really big for me. So, but I still packed my stuff and came here, and my brothers and sisters were here already.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't as hard for me to adjust, because I pretty much, you know, they told me what to do. And but one thing I did that probably most of you didn't do here is that when I arrived, I slept until the next day.
Oh, wow.
But not the next day morning, but next day afternoon.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Jet lag. That's serious jet lag.
Yeah.
Yes, jet lag. But you know what? I mean, I was adjusting. My body was adjusting, and everything was beautiful, though. I loved it. I mean, honestly, I can't really. I don't have no complaints whatsoever.
Wow.
I mean, none.
So earlier on, because I did a little research on you, I saw that you graduated with a bachelor's degree in computer science and mathematics. Congratulations.
Yes, so that's something serious.
What was I thinking?
So what school did you go to?
Oh yeah, I went to Texas Women's University. Okay. My favorite school. My favorite school. Wow. But that's not the only school I went to, though.
Oh, okay.
I went to community colleges.
Okay.
You know, like North Lake College.
Okay.
I went to, then from there, I moved out of state of Texas.
Okay.
And went to Indiana University.
Oh, Indiana, who's your native?
Yeah. So bad. Yeah.
Wow.
So I went and I did my associate degree in computer science and mathematics in South Bend. And then moved back here because South Bend was way too cold.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, that place is cold.
Yes.
So I moved back here and came back here and went to Texas Women's University, graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Mathematics, like you said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. And then I worked after that.
So how did you make the shift from, you know, graduating with those degrees to launching Equanimity?
That's a very good question. Because you know what? When you work as a computer person, just like I was a software engineer, when you work in that field, all you have is just yourself and the computer.
Right.
So can you imagine if you were to work on that, just doing that kind of job, day in and day out, for like over 10 years? Do you think that's exciting?
No.
No interacting with people
It's like you interact with people, but not as much.
on a minimum.
Pretty much because you're like using your brain, you know, like cranking the code.
Right.
Because you have to really like, you know, be working hard. So for me, it was kind of like, this is kind of getting old.
Right.
You know? So I wanted to change, you know. I really didn't want to leave computer science and my field of my area of expertise.
Right.
I really didn't want to like completely cut myself off of that. I wanted to do something that was like more inspiring, but more into people, you know, where I talk to people, and I wanted to share stories of success and failures, because to me, just hearing those stories day in and day out, it was giving me a motivation and encouragement to do whatever it is that I wanted to do.
Right.
I didn't want to just keep going and not communicating with the world, because I felt like I was missing something. Because if you ever felt like sometimes like something is missing in your life, no matter what you do,
Absolutely.
you feel like something is just not there. So that was me then.
Okay.
So when I started doing the magazine, which is called Equanimity, which is balance, because that's really what it is.
Yeah.
I really wanted to balance the whole thing, you know, which means balance emotional stability or composure, balance. So, you know, I started writing stories of just people, because I noticed that when I was sharing stories, that someone's story seemed to be smaller than someone else's. Like if my stories were always like bigger to me, like bigger than anyone else.
Right.
I was like, my story is the biggest story. Then when I shared it, I found out that my story was the smallest. Because someone else had a better story than me, a bigger story than mine. So that's why I started the magazine, to share stories of success and failure, so that we could motivate each other to do those things that we want to do, to not give up hope on our dreams and goals, but to keep pursuing whatever it is that we want to do, so that we can become productive in our communities and be of great service as a whole to the society.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is
beautiful.
awesome.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So I have another question. What does empowerment mean to you?
It means a lot of things. It means that we're not pulling each other down.
Right.
You know, because us women tend to pull each other down. You know, like we're like crabs in a bucket.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to see like you guys are getting so successful now. You know. Yes. You know. You guys are really getting big now, because you guys are like getting picked up by all these networks, you know.
What?
And that's empowerment right there. All right?
Networks?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys act like you don't know, right? Yes, that's empowerment right there. Because you guys now are getting picked up at all this Pam Chatman network, you know, picking you up.
What?
What's all that about? The next thing I'm going to see you on the own network.
Oh my God.
What's going on?
That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful.
What's going on here?
What is going on?
Yeah. So I should be asking you, you know?
Well,
It's like,
we'll take the network.
We'll take it.
of course.
We claim it.
Yeah.
You're following millions and millions of followers and all that, viewers. And so that's empowerment to me.
Right.
So when I look at you guys and I see how fast you're growing and getting all this on all these national networks, TV networks already,
Okay.
I'm like, now that is women empowerment.
That is.
Because then, you know, you're empowering other women to do the same. You're leaving a footprint that everybody can duplicate.
Right.
So if you guys are doing that, you're empowering others. Your TV show is empowering others. To me, that's what it means to me. It doesn't have to be just me empowering you guys or empowering somebody else. But you guys are empowering me. And other people are empowering me to be successful. That's what it is.
So,
Oh my gosh. Can we take a moment to really like revel in what just happened?
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing, you know. Every time I turn around, I keep hearing, oh, those ladies are doing a great thing out there.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, so that's exciting.
thank you.
That is exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
It's exciting to hear from you.
Well done to you guys.
Thank you so
I
much.
congratulate you on this TV show.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I was also going to ask, so can you tell us a little bit about your charity and the name behind it? 'Cause I know there's a meaning to the name, yeah.
Oh, yes. The name,
Yes.
JB Dondolo,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So it's named after my father. My father was an orphan and he never went to school, but he had love of people. So he's no longer living now, but he was very much a humanitarian in that he worked to help the communities that he served. He looked out for the people that were impoverished and was always finding things that were not right and trying to fix those things. So when he died, before he died, he was working on a clinic back in Zimbabwe. He was refurbishing the clinic that was pretty much run down. Didn't have any medicine, didn't have any doctors, didn't have any nurses, didn't have any water. So didn't have any beds, only a few beds, about 3 beds. So when he died, he wanted us to finish the children, to at least finish his work. So I've since then gone back to see what I could do to finish the work. So then I decided, well, you know what, it's really a charity type thing. So I went ahead and started a charity and named it after my father, JB Dondolo. So Dondolo means a cane or walking stick. Used for support. So that's what I named it. And my charity works on low-income projects, to help the impoverished people as much as possible. So we work on one project at a time. Right now we're still working on the hospital. It's a clinic, they call it a hospital, but it's a clinic that is used like a hospital. We've done a lot of progress. We've done a lot of progress. We're doing everything that we can to give them the basic necessities. Because we know that, water is that important to people, right?
Yes, very.
Just like I have these flyers with me that I share with people all the time. Because they have not all the information, but they kind of give you some information. Anyway, about what the charity is all about, stuff like that.
Can I have one of those flyers?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely.
We'll keep that with us.
And
Thank
on
you.
Facebook, we actually saw that you shared something about a raffle fundraiser event that you have going on. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah. I'm so glad you brought that up. Because I have something. This flyer here that you see is, I call it a blessing and a gift from Toyota of Denton and Honda of Denton, because they are donating to my raffle a car, brand new car.
That's amazing.
Toyota or Honda or Scion, 2018. That is worth $30,000.
Wow.
So, for a ticket as little as $2, you can enter the raffle for a chance to win a car.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
$2, only $2. That's all it takes.
That's great. So when is the drawing?
The drawing is in March. Yeah, mid-March.
So if people want to,
I do have the tickets with me.
Oh, mid-March.
They look like this. And that's what you get, one ticket. You can buy as many tickets as you want. There's no limit. I'm hoping that somebody will buy some tickets, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm sure people will.
That's what that is. It's a gift. So we're blessed to have such a gift. It's a huge gift for us because we know that anything that is donated, for example, any proceeds from this raffle go to JP Dondolo, 100%.
Oh, wow.
So that's the good part about it. Is that all the proceeds go to JP Dondolo charity. And that money goes to the water that we're trying to install at the clinic. So,
switching the gears a little bit, I know you have a gala coming up in July.
Gala.
Yeah, we want to hear
We
about
want to hear
that.
more.
so anyway, each year we stage a gala that benefits JB Dondolo charity. See how the connection, everything kind of connects?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we stage a gala each year so that we can award people doing like amazing things like yourselves, do amazing things in the communities, So we pick, a few people, like maybe 8 to 10 people that we want to award, because we want to thank them for doing what they're doing.
Right.
Because not everybody really does that.
Okay.
Because it takes time to devote yourself in your time to the community.
Right.
Because not everybody has that time.
Right.
So we want to kind of appreciate them and thank them for their work.
Okay.
So this gala, which we call Equanimity Awards,
Okay.
this year is going to have like a film screening with it.
Oh, that's nice.
It's going to be on July 28.
Okay.
It's a Saturday night. We're going to disclose the location pretty soon.
Okay.
And it's going to be a night to remember.
It sounds like
Because
sounds like it.
it's really memorable itself in that you get to see and hear from all these people coming from all walks of backgrounds and just doing phenomenal things in the communities.
Wow.
And that's what we want to hear. That's what,
Right.
that's who we want to award.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
That's awesome.
That is.
Okay.
But I want to just thank you guys though for getting me on your show.
Thank
It means a lot to me. I know that your show is still new, but guess how many people are watching it already?
Yeah.
Many.
There's a lot.
So I wish you guys a lot of success. And if there's anything that I can do to help promote your show or do anything else, please let me know. I'll be right there.
Thank you so
No,
much.
thank you so
we
much.
greatly appreciate you coming and
Being a guest.
yeah, it's
Thank
been
you.
amazing.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
It really has. And I think a lot of the work that you've shared is going to inspire a lot of people. And so, you know, just kind of like with the theme of the show, you've talked about empowerment. We would just want to inspire people to support the charity. I don't know how people can get a hold of you in terms of buying raffle tickets, maybe online at your website or something. How do people?
Yes, they can get online. Well, actually, they need to call me or email us, you know, at info@jbdondolo.org.
Okay.
Again, it's info@jbdondolo.org.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
You can also find us on Facebook at JB Dondolo.
Okay, great. So you guys make sure you grab your raffle tickets. You see that you can win an amazing new car, so you don't want to miss out on that, and to support the charity. And thank you so much for watching this segment of Ndeipi MuDiaspora with Lumbie Mlambo, and stay tuned for more.